welcome back to Let's Play Bloodborne. We're to part 16 now. 15 being, the stoppage of a minor hiccup, we'll say. I almost went past without going back to Eileen the Crow. So, if you're watching, if you haven't done that, go back and do that. Now, today things will be a little different. I've got some background music. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. I don't really have a great way to check. But this is a cryo chamber piece called Shub Niggeroth 1. SHUB-NIGGURATH 1. So that's the Lovecraftian style of music we've got going right now. And we're going just straight into the Nightmare Frontier. Whatever happens, happens. Alright, so it looks like from the gear we've got, the white church trousers, dress, etc., the white church garb has the highest resistance to slow poison. The reason I put that on, quite simply put, is because there's a poison area through here. First we corner this little fella. That is what we will be making our way to. That right there is the boss area. But we've got a long way to go. Now because of the terrain, a lot of the bone shard monsters blend in fairly well. So keep an eye out for them. Also, one other side bit that should be understood, but just in case if it hasn't been said, if my voice ever comes off as annoying in these videos, you can go ahead and turn it down, mute me, do whatever, and probably not miss very much, because I'll still go and grab all of the items and get everything myself. So, if my voice ever comes off as off-putting, don't worry, you can always mute me. So I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down. I believe there's, yep, there it is. A big blood shard beast. I think this thing, it'll, yeah, like that. It'll attack you back. See, you got some twin bloodstone shards. Gotta be careful of those. As far as I know, they only really reside here in the Nightmare Frontier. There's, I think, 2, maybe 3 tops, if even that. Let's see, what are we? We're a hunter of hunters right now? We're a hunter of hunters. So, there's some NPCs up here. So bear with me, guys. What I'm gonna do is go back to the dream and put on the Canehurst garment? No, a garment. Canehurst rune, and make it to where blood dregs fall from those enemies, so we're a little bit more lucrative on them. Wow, it's gonna say garment. Ah, mine is a little bit foggy today. Yeah, just so we know. As much as I like the stamina, recovery speed up. Can usually heal when near death. Yeah. If you guys have gotten that rune at this point, I suggest getting it too. And the Nightmare Frontier, coming back at this point, like, it's not going to be too challenging because of where we are. I'm not gonna say supposed to do it earlier. The Bloodborne paths are kind of your own to choose to take, but it is leveled for a little bit before where we're at now. But I'll be showing it to you today because it's a place ripe for PvP if you're not careful. Even if you are careful, it's just ripe for PvP, period. PvP is always turned on in Nightmares. Where are you, NPC? There you are. Way up there. Oh, and there's a second hunter. It looks like it's a workshop hunter and a church hunter. The pairing that you would usually find. Church and the workshop working together. Look like a hunter axe and a hunter pistol with a hunter's blunderbuss, poison knives, and a threaded cane. Keep hitting me with that. That does almost no damage. See, I can do it too, only better. Get lead elixirs from them, which is essentially your tank juice. Yep, there we go. Like I said, these things are strewn about the area, all trying to hide. Down there somewhere as well. that bar building up. Yep. And those nasty, sluggish things. I'm not even sure what to call them. So we're going to go this way. And this just kind of circles around. And be wary when chasing this one. This is actually a danger zone, as you can see. Big, weird yetis that like to throw rocks at you. Be cautious of the impact zone. The damage that can be dealt to you from it lasts for a while. See, I constantly am clicking, making sure to not miss any of the little blood shard guys. We're making ample use of the terrain, finding coverage wherever we can. And if you come up to this area and it seems a little sketchy, don't get discouraged. If you have to, go all the way up there to him first, just kind of running through. Ow. Yep. There's that timing on it. But run through, coming through here like this, and just take out the guy up top first and then work your way down. The others won't seem so bad. Trust me, you don't want to get knocked down there. You probably won't even survive the fall, honestly. But you never know. Let's see here, we got this little guy. Oh, shoot. I fell right into his trap. You're actually supposed to walk on that, and it'll tilt downwards. It gives you a way to go, so we can get back there lickety-split. Huh. Without the guys throwing the rocks in the way, it's a pretty straightforward path, I would say, for the most part. Now, you see that over there? There are multiple ways you can deal with that. That is a spider with the head of a man. That is Patches the Spider. In every From Software game, there's a guy named Patches, and he's usually up to no good. Demon's Souls had Patches the Hyena. Dark Souls 1 and 3 has Trusty Patches. And then Dark Souls 2 had Pate, which is essentially a lot like Patches. Bloodborne has Patches the Spider. He's a legitimate spider. More on him later. What we're gonna do right here is another one of those blood shard beasts. I think that's honestly all that's up here. I think it's just him. Pretty sure that's all it is. You can't hit him from here and it'll kill him or knock him out, or it has its various effects, but instead of doing that, we'll activate everything properly. It's one of the main reasons I came back here like this. So, you can come over here and you can drop down on some enemies, get some items, etc. Because there are 2 swamp areas here. Well, let me rephrase that. There's technically 3 swamp areas in this whole place. This is one, and then it's separated and down there, and then there's a third near where we need to go. So we'll probably be eating some antidotes through all this. Oh, excuse me. Had to belch. Anyways, though, so poison resist is at 252 right now in this garb, and we're gonna see how we fare. If things get to be too bad, we'll bold hunter mark out just in case. Always keep those on you. So, you can see we got some shinies leading down to another shiny. But first, we're gonna come down here. Clockwise metamorphosis. Good room to have. We're gonna take out this Yeti. This way to witness a miracle. Notice it's not left by a person. Perhaps it's the spider made that. Yep, as soon as you spawn in, one of these starts running from you. Gotta love that. Actually, you know what? Here. Do this, it's easier. Get next to these things, they're kind of a barrier. I'm a Confederate, good sir, of the League. Please quit trying to hawk weird loogie things at me. Trust me, these things are more nightmarish than they appear. I've got some slow poisoning. Go ahead and show you guys. You can go this way first. That leads you out to that other area. So, honestly, where he pushes you into kind of can circumvent this little route you take here. Lets you get some honest headway into it. Just gonna give it a minute. Those enemies are terrifying and nasty and strange because our little message buddies, they actually are like the underside of those creatures.
Trouble keeping your resolutions. You'll want to keep this.
A weird ad popped up randomly. Trouble keeping your resolutions? Well, I mean, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I've had one all along. Okay, it's really trying to hit us. It really is. So, there it is. See the dead little message helpers? It's trying to spew poison at us. Poor little dudes. And as you can see, it's difficult to run through here. You get all these things. Oh, I didn't want to do a gesture, but okay. So, I'm going to show you how to get all those things. Not only are those things your messengers warped, there they are. You get those too. Oh, it frenzied me. It frenzied me pretty bad. I don't think I have many sedatives. I do not. So to fight that, we'd want something with very high frenzy resist. So on the fly, we're going to be fast. I know for a fact it's the Ashen Hunter garments with the top of the beak. So the poison's gonna suck, but see, we'll be more resistant to her. And don't ever let her hit you. It's gonna hurt. Oh, yep, there it is. So you have two different bars you have to be wary of in here, so yeah, not a fun time. And a bad place for the ill-prepared, but that's okay. It gives us the messenger gift. So there are other portions where those creatures pop up throughout the game in the nightmare, really. But essentially, they're like Maria the doll, but warped and nasty with those eyes on their heads, and they frenzy you out just by being near you. When they grab you and attack you, it makes it go down further, so they're definitely some dangerous creatures. Just be wary of them when you can be. As you can see, we've come through here, we got the messenger gift, we took her out, and now what we're going to do is this area where the other ones were, you're going to exit out and then come back in. Now that all the enemies are dead, we have no threats. Now let's see, online or offline? We'll go offline on it, just so we don't have to deal with anybody invading. See now, little things are tough to get a hold of in the swamp because of your limited movement range. So to get it, we'll just come out and go back in again. As you can see what I'm doing, because I don't want to mess around with the invaders right now or deal with any PvP, at least, you know, not at this moment or on this character. You play it offline. You go offline for it. If you have a friend to come in and help, though, you've got no reason to be offline. You get a buddy in and go from there. Go take him out. At least get one of those on. Probably should have stopped there and rested, I know. On our antidotes. More of these nasty things. Whoop. And see, that purple dust that they spew at you is not slow poison, it's rapid poisoning. We got a big old Yeti over there chucking rocks at us. This. Look, we got a few of them over there and a few over here. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna run through here. We're gonna come around. And see when it circles up, we come up behind this guy. Grab the clear deep sea rune. Got this little blood shard guy. Then show this fellow what for. And now he is dead. You, sir, are not very nice. Probably need to save my antidotes. So anyways, we're gonna come on over here. And see, the rocks can't hurt you when you're right up in their face. Whoop. Right up. And you can see there isn't really much back here. Maybe these little areas where you can take a break from the poison. So, as you can see, we've got a good view of it all. We cleared out almost everything in the area. Almost. If at any point you go online, you don't want to get invaded, you can come over here, and this is where the bell ringing woman will be. So you can just take her out right here and not have to deal with it too bad. The other thing I wanted to show you guys is the extra part. So we'll be going up that rock there, and you can see what I mean. See now, there's old Patches, and he's not gonna mess with us now. He only kicks you down the once. He expects you to expect him, and he's right in that. So that leads down that swamp where he kicks you off. Over here, see, that leads you down below that way, but you can come over this way. Stunning deep sea. It's just this tiny little cavernous area. But it's a few extra goodies. Why would we ever turn down those, right? Hopefully the music's not too disruptive. I'm hoping that it helps with the immersion into this particular evil little place. And now, we're almost already done with the area. As you can see, there's some intensity here, but there's really not too much in terms of surface area. There's a lot of little nooks and crannies in between, and a lot of difficulty. It's annoying in many ways, but rewarding to get through, nonetheless. So we have that thing over there trying to frenzy us out really hard. Apparently doing a wonderful job because I'm nowhere freaking near it. There we go. Had to get really far away from it to get that effect to go away. And even so, with that high freaking frenzy resist, the bar is still not all that great against it. Which, I think the higher insight you have, the easier it is for you to get frenzied. I think that might actually be how it works. It works with frenzy and beasthood. See, that may, just right there, that was easy to take her out, but that might frenzy us. Yep. So, that's one of the times when having high insight is kind of hurtful. I'm not saying get rid of it before you come here, though. Just be prepared to frenzy out and need to heal yourself. See, I'm dropping down these side areas. Because this one. The third one I was talking about. I knew there was a third. There's one down there, too. Tell me that doesn't make you uneasy, Almost got a kind of a brainstem looking appearance. There's roots of nastiness. And then down there's a whole bunch of ships, it seems. Crazy, right? very interesting place. The Nightmare Frontier. Now, here's a place where hunting these things gets a little ridiculous. It's kind of both a swamp and a bloodstone shard monster area and an enemy outpost, and it's a lot of things. So get your Madman's knowledge. That's the way to the boss. There's all kinds of goodies back here, but what you want to do first, I implore you, is to go this way. Deal with this dingleberry guy here. See these little stones? Activate this. Be careful on it. It's prone to glitch out sometimes. But that is an elevator. It puts you up here near the beginning. So, super good, super close, super convenient shortcut. What we can do now is go back and re-up on Quicksilver bullets, blood vials, and antidotes. If you've gotten sedatives at this point, if you've gone through the chalice dungeons, like you can see that short ritual root chalice there, if you've looked up online and found different glyphs for them, you've done any one of those things, and you've gotten your sedatives, make sure to take them with you here. This is not a very forgiving place at all, especially if you, say, are prone to invasions. But make sure to take anything you can that's it's got your high frenzy resistance and your high slow poison resistance. Go back to the Hunter of Hunters. You got the Great Lake there. And that clockwise biomorphosis we got from there gives us more health. So instead of 5%, it's 10%. Actually, wait. What else is it we needed to grab? Didn't we? Oh, right. We were saving up for the Blades of Mercy, I believe. Which we do have just enough to get it. Or we can get the Crow Feather Trousers. Let's go ahead and get the Blades of Mercy. I don't think I'd actually purchased those before. Nope. I did not. So, we have those now. So, was it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 different weapons. 1, 2... So, 2 of them are from DLC. So, still a good collection of weapons for the game so far. We've almost got all of them, honestly. As sad as it is, and as you can see, it's a fast weapon. You can see why Eileen was so good with them. Let's see. You can do quite a bit with them. They're very fast. Very versatile. Short range, but like I said, decent damage. Very good for the hunter that used him. For Eileen, for someone that's a hunter of hunters, you know what I mean? We'll go ahead and crush that. And let's see. And go ahead and crush these. And there we go. That puts us at enough. We can go ahead and get the Crow Feather Trousers. There. So, now we've got essentially everything that we can get in terms of weapons and armor through this portion of the game. Eileen's things, Henrik's things. So far, we haven't really run into anything that's unobtainable. Like, you know, we ran into Gascon. We've got his gear now. We've run into Henrik. We've got his gear. We've run into NPCs, all of which had the cannon. We got that. They had blunderbusses, pistols. We have those from the get-go. They had the rifle spear. We got that. They had the Yargle armor. We have all the pieces to that. We're sitting pretty, honestly. We have the things even Alfred used. Ludwig's Holy Blade at first, and then the Logarius Wheel at the last. We have the Royal Canehurst Chicago. You know, we're sitting pretty good at this point. We're gonna continue to go. We're gonna continue to grab everything we can. We're gonna try and not miss anything at all. Which I think I've showed you guys pretty well so far. I do. I'm confident that I've been able to show you guys... Oh, excuse me again. Had to belch. I feel like I've showed you guys plenty in terms of the items and the runes. I focused more on runes this time than gestures because you can't get them all. You can't get both. You only get one or the other. Let's see. That little guy there got away from us, but that's okay. We can do that main menu thing I showed you and get all of them here. You might be wondering, that's strange. Robbie, why are you in Frenzy stuff instead of White Church gear? And for the record, I may say Samurai Sakuzi, but my name is Robbie. There were 4 of those things. My bad. As you can see, they pack a punch. And we'll try to escape on you like he tried. But anyways, the reason I'm dressed like this is because there's another one of those frenzy women around. Listen, little guy, I know you were trying to do stuff, but just no. There she was. Yep, gotta love that frenzy. that instant heavy pain. Okay, nothing here. Go over this way. And over here we've got, boom, Kin Cold Blood 10. Get Great Deep Sea, and then more Cold Bloods. So, well, actually, here, now we've handled that mess. Only one more thing left to do aside from go after the boss, which I'll be completely honest with you guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able at this level to make it through that fight on my own. I will definitely attempt with you guys on here, and we'll see what happens. Usually I don't quit out and let something defeat me, but, well, you never know. At the same point, I guess that could be said with my skill. I might be able to do it. I've doubted myself before and been able to get through, so we'll see. We'll most definitely see. What I'm going to do next is exit out to the main menu again and come back in and grab any of the blood shard beasts that I didn't take out and grab the blood shards from before. There might only be that one down there, or there might be more. I'm honestly not certain. My mind is a little bit hazy whenever it comes to going down there. So, actually, let's go ahead and log in. We'll go online. I don't think it's gonna pop in on me. I could be wrong. We'll find out. If not, run into the boss room and bold mark out. If I wasn't here with you guys, I might be more prone to fighting someone and PvPing, but, well, this is more of an explorative journey. See, there's one there. See, I think those are the only two. Pretty sure they are. Yeah, no. We'll, go ahead and go back after that now. We're gonna fix everything. And we're gonna come straight down. And we're going to attempt to fight the boss. I'll fix my tonotrist, make sure all is well. Go. So this part, top hat, Canehurst armor. Actually, the original hunter garb might be fairly decent for the enemy we'll be dealing with. Because I believe this enemy does physical attacks, and then I know it has a head smash, headbutt move that it likes to use on you. You know what? No, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep those just right there. We're gonna run past all these fellas here. Whoop. Dr. Crankshave, sing me a song, bum 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 bum. A troubled childhood that lasted too long, bum 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 bum. Yep, someone's already trying to invade. Hey, we're just gonna go ahead and go fight that boss now, y'all. See how quick it was? Adversary Adam has arrived. Oh, yeah, see, that's wonderful. No, Adam, you can go home now. You go home now. See, we can even be jerks and walk in through here, and NPCs can't do anything or touch us or come through there because we haven't technically activated a boss. So you can come through here and just hide or just sit there, throw weapons and shoot guns and stuff, and come out of there and just troll people. And then all they can do at that point is just leave. There's nothing else that can be said or done, but we're not going to be a jerk today, so we'll go ahead and activate the boss and send that guy home. Oh, and a heck of a boss it is. Ow. Ow. I'm okay. Just because I don't trust you. I do believe there are strategies to this guy on attacking his tail. Getting him to do that, he'll jump, ow, and land on you if you're not careful. Luckily I'm using Bolt, so it does hurt him. Rips off his own arms to extend his reach and power. Ow. By a lot. See, this is your secret right here. Just try and stay under him or behind him. As you can see, I'm dealing decent amounts of damage, but overall, it's... well, these things just have a lot of health. Ow. And they can deal a lot of damage, too, really fast. Oh, right in the face. That gives us the Ailing Lauren chalice. Rains down blood upon us. Finishes Nightmare Frontier. No more invasions for here. And gets us through the entire area. So, overall, let's see, what's this say? We should count it, yeah. Overall, not a bad run today, everybody. Was a bit talkative, but hopefully not too much. Just wanted to focus more on just getting through that area, grabbing everything for you guys. I don't think I've missed anything. And now, to go ahead and finish this off, we'll go to, where is it? Advent Plaza. Yep. Now, remember Patches the Spider? He kicked us off that ledge there. And we just defeated that boss. We defeated the Godhead, the Amygdala, as he calls it. It's pretty sure it's amygdala, but either way, it's a name that's akin to a portion of the brain. I think it's the fear center of the brain, honestly. See, I was a dummy and didn't light the second floor lecture building lamp. So we're just gonna make our way through here again. Past all these scholars that went all gooified. Past big monster flaming hands over here. Boop. Don't worry, guy can't climb. And then looky what we have here that was looking through the door. Insight for even seeing him, and then get the bag for life gesture. This little amulet. No, you always want to go. Not at all. And we get anti-clockwise metamorphosis. So see, that's why we say no. See, he's definitely a crazy one. So we'll go ahead and get a good look here once we've, you know, hit our hour mark. And then you open this, and now for more insight, and because we're a jerk, Don't make me feel bad about it. You tried to kill me. You get great one's wisdom from him. 2 whole insight. So there you have it, guys. Gals. That's what you do about old Patches the Spider. We got plenty of gestures, armor, gear, arcane items, just the weaponry. We've come quite far, and we've got 60 insight. That's enough insight that everything just appears to you, and you can buy blood rocks at one point. You get far enough in. So we're doing relatively well. The only things left are the final area and the DLC. Now I'm still not quite ready to do the DLC. I'm sorry. I know I've been doing fairly well so far, even when I've doubted myself. I have. I know you guys, but that DLC, still bad. It's painful. It hurts. I don't want to be about that life. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave off here. Have my kind of quality builder going. Put up some of my stuff, and until part 17, where it'll probably be that the Nightmare of Mints is more of the final area. I think the DLC will do that, like, probably as the very last, right before the final boss of the game. I'll go ahead and do that one. That way I get all the souls and items and stuff that I need from it. Or part 17 might be the start of the DLC. I'm not sure. But either way, you guys all have a good one. You all keep warm where it's cold. Keep cooled off where it's hot. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And above all else, don't fear the old blood. Understand the old blood. Use your insight and cast the inside of your head with eyes. Look to the cosmos.